And today you get to see him in a whole new way. This is not just Les delivering his classic message, it's Les opening up and coaching my mastermind members, going deep into the struggles, the breakthroughs, and the lessons that shaped his life. You will hear raw stories about pain, healing, and discovering the voice inside you that refuses to stay quiet. If you've ever doubted yourself, this session will wake up the fighter in you and give you the courage to use your story as the bridge to reach the people you're meant to serve. Get ready, because this is Les Brown like you've never seen him before. If you've been here before, drop a hashtag Believe in the comments below so I can feature you here in a future video. And if you're new, welcome to Believe Nation, the only channel that helps you believe in yourself daily, one video at a time. Believe.
Thank you very kindly. It's such a pleasure to be able to speak with you. How many of you have children? Raise your hands, please. And how many of you know the most difficult people in the world to train would be your children? You know, I've got my daughter here with me. We had an experience. We were speaking before like 3,000 people. And so we were using an acronym on the pastor's name. And so Ona got a revelation. And we had just one microphone. I want you to take it from there and tell her what happened.
Bishop T.D. Jakes, it was his conference, and we were doing an acronym with the word Jakes, the last name. And as Dad was talking and doing his portion, because we went back and forth. I think he took the J, I took the A, I took the K, he did the E, and I was supposed to do the S. And while he was talking, I realized, I think that's the way it went, or maybe I started. But anyway, I realized, wait a minute, Jakes has 5 letters in it. And then for my Bible people, I started thinking about the story of David and Goliath and the 5 smooth stones. And so I wanted to share that because I said, there's some Davids. Anyone familiar with the story? Okay. Anyone not? You can say it. We're not going to look at you like you're a sinner. Basically, Goliath was this giant, and he got into this battle with David, who was a small, like, country boy, and he had 5 smooth stones that he was able to have in like a slingshot. And the chances of him winning against this giant was slim to none, but he won.
So here we are, one microphone. I was talking, so Ona comes up to get the microphone because I'm ready to wind it up. And so we're going back and forth on stage.
We're wrestling. I'm like, give me the mic. I got to share this.
Looking like, what's going on?
As I grabbed the mic and ran to the other end of the stage, I told them, I said, listen, there's some Davids in this room and some Davettes in this room, and you might feel small, but trust me, you can win against the Goliaths of your life. You got this. And then finally, when we were back signing books and autographs and taking pictures, this old lady came up and she said, you know, I saw what happened on that stage. And we said, what? She said, well, it was the angel was trying to give us a powerful message, but the devil was trying to take the mic from her. And I'm glad the angel won. So Dad was like, is she talking about me? It was the first time he had ever been called the devil. But that experience was very interesting because I personally ran from speaking until it caught me. I didn't see myself as a speaker. I didn't see myself as someone who could take the stage before thousands. And I was shy and introverted. Any shy people in the room? Shy people unite. If you can't raise your hand, just blink your eyes, I'll see you. So as a result of being shy and introverted, it was something that Dad had to trick me into.
She would not speak, all right? So I said, I know she's got a voice in there. And all of you have a voice. You have a power voice. I know it's back there. And so she would just come and she would just support me. But getting her on stage to speak, that was out of the question. So go ahead. So how I set it up. Go ahead.
Okay. So basically we had a time in our lives where we were in the eye of the storm. Has anyone ever been in the eye of the storm with your family where you're getting back-to-back blows and he had just been diagnosed with prostate cancer and given 3 to 5 years to live. And so I moved him in with me and gave him the master bedroom. I took the guest bedroom. And every day we were doing the things that we had learned to do in self-development. We were reading and praying and meditating and playing peaceful healing music. And I was juicing organic fruits and vegetables to feed life to the cells. And it was a journey of healing and getting the toxic people, the draining vampires out of his life that would come around and just show up as takers when they needed something. And so during that time, Dad said to me, Ona, I need you to come in. I need to confide in you about something. I said, Dad, you can talk to me about anything. What is it? Because he was bedridden and he was going through a lot of pain. And he said, listen, I need to tell you something. I need to share something with you. I said, anything, Dad. What is it? He said, well, I've been eavesdropping on your phone calls. I said, is that right? He said, yes. I said, and why would you do that? He said, well, because I was bored and I didn't have nothing else to do. He said, but as a result of me being nosy, I made an amazing discovery, Ona. I said, what is that? He said, you are a powerful speaker and a powerful coach. You're just using the telephone as your microphone. I said, what you talking about, Willis? He said 99.9% of the people that call here, you uplift them, you encourage them, you give them methods and techniques to take their lives to the next level. He said, Ona, you can do what I do. I said, no, I cannot. He said, yes, you can. I said, no, I cannot. He said, yes, you can. Anybody ever fought for your limitations? So here's the thing he's always said, if you fight, repeat after me, if you fight for your limitations, you may just get to keep them.